Abusing is if you just taking it and you just beating it.
Did you watch the video?
Yes, sir, I did watch the video. Yes, sir, I did.
This is blowing up big time. It's going freaking
I seen, yes, sir,
nationwide.
I seen it. Yes, sir, I seen it. But like I said, you know, the way he was doing it, it wasn't just he was just beating it. Because if you go look at the dog he was at, that dog don't have no. You can come look at him.
None of the dogs.
They don't have no whip on it. And like I said, these two right here.
What's the purpose?
Because the dog had got out the kennel, and see, he had to put, because we just put like $200 on the kennel, and they got out. And he had just got out, you know, and she had just got out. Right. And so my husband just had to whip, and it was like he wasn't just beating it. It was mostly like he was hitting the ground right. He was mostly hitting the ground right here or whatever. And he was just trying to make her get on in there because she acted like she didn't want to go in there. If you see on the picture, she acted like she didn't want to go up in there.
Right.
But he wasn't just physically abusing the dog. You could look at him and tell him they help him.
Obviously, if you really look at the video, if you look at the video closely, you can see where he's whipping the dirt.
The dirt was just
the dirt is flopping up.
Yeah.
The dogs don't even look abusive. That's what you call abusive if that was going on.
Well, the problem we have
is that it's all on
is that
Facebook.
it's
Yeah,
viral.
I seen it. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And they the one
So
did
we've got
that, but
people from California, from Canada, calling about these dogs.
but the thing about it is, my thing is that's scandalizing business, because think about it, and see the thing about it, Mr. Wilson, I had just talked to the mother this morning, and she made like everything was good, and I'm telling you, I had went over there, I said, Miss Rhonda, I don't know what's going on, because we had been already getting people calling in, because we had our
You
dogs.
even have that on camera.
We had our dogs in the kennel or whatever, and we had already been getting calls because we had the dogs in the kennel at first or whatever.
Right.
And so, look, now they taking pictures and stuff of us over here or whatever. And so, we had that on there. No, them not her puppies. He's not no puppy. He's 1.
Oh, okay.
And she's 4. And that's a different puppy.
This one's 4?
Yeah, she 3 or 4. Yes, sir.
Really? Oh my goodness, they are so sweet. So sweet. Yes, they are. They just need some love.
Now, officer, now ask me. Now, for an unknown person not to know a dog, and just a random person walking by,
They
now,
gonna
of course,
bark
the dog
either
is going to
way.
bark
Yeah,
aggressively.
they gonna bark either
And
way.
that's just not one time. That's multiple times the dog is going
yeah.
to do that. Now, tell me, does that seem like they're in harm or any type
That's
of
why I
way?
say, because the thing about it is, she ain't no whips on her. Ain't no whips on her.
Neither one of
because
them.
Ain't none of them got no whips on them, except because her skin, the train that we got from her, they daddy skin they have a skin. Yes, sir. We didn't took them to the vet up there at Angelina.
You have the veterinary papers.
Angelina County, where all of them they had their shots and everything. So, like I say, and when you know, if we had them at the if we didn't took them to the veterinary, they'll say something about it, and they do not be. They have not. He did not do no abusive thing like that. Because you can tell mostly he was just hitting the ground. Because I seen the video. I got the video actually in there on my phone.
Right.
And me and my brother was just watching it. He was like, sis, he was like, he ain't abusing the dog. He not abusing him. Because it's mostly like he hitting, when you pop a whip, a child will get scared. When you pop a belt, they get scared. And they'll get like you didn't hit them, but you don't be didn't hit them. And that's why I say, see, they in good shape. We feed them. We kept them fed. We keep them fed with a lot of water. There's water over there in the tank. And they just ran out of food. 1, 2, 3, 4 cans of food. They just ran out. They just got through eating it.
Healthy. I could definitely tell that.
Yeah. So that's why I say no. He was not, because he loved my husband has a lot of animals and he loves his animals. He do not do that. He just told her to don't, because they had broke through this kennel thing. Yeah. Because we've been having people calling, complaining about just being ugly, because we don't bother nobody here. And you done came out here and talked to us a lot of times, but we not no people. My husband not no person like that. He not no person like that. He not no person like that. And the thing about it is, she mad because she finna have to move, because her daughter not supposed to be staying there because of the situation with her boyfriend named John Michael. Y'all got him locked up now because of some situation he did or whatever. But she snuck her daughter back in there without telling Daniel what was going on. So now she mad and want to scandalize my husband on Facebook.
This is one of the reasons why they got this case, because of the dogs were causing problems from on the porch. Which is one of the reasons why she got this case, to put them in the yard so none of this could happen. And now it's gotten worse.
Yeah, I hear you.
No, it ain't got worse. It's just they not used to like this. But you would think a dog would be happy to be in a bigger thing instead of what we had them in. But even y'all done came out here and seen the little things we had, and y'all said they was fine. The woman then came out here and said the same thing. Like I say, my husband don't just do that to his animals like that.
Well, these dogs are very healthy.
Yeah, they're healthy.
They don't have no whelps on them nowhere.
They have no whelps. They have no
you could tell if they was abusive. So that little white thing, that's her.
They cower from you.
There you go. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Well, I have this video right here. I have the sheriff that came out, so you can post this to make sure. So because everything is good. And what that lady right there saw was
our food. They got that food right there. They, you see that big white thing?
Yeah.
He feeds them high protein.
Dogs.
They gonna bark at everybody. They do that. They bark at everybody.
Oh my goodness.
They bark at everybody. So, like I say, my husband ain't did nothing. I can see if he would beat her till he killed her or something.
Oh, yes.
But, he ain't beat her till he killed her or nothing like that. He ain't did nothing because these two girls and one boy.
Yeah.
I can show you pictures of her when we first got her. Because when we first got her, we got her from a couple that didn't have nowhere to stay. And we took this dog in.
How old is this one? A little smaller. How old is this one?
Who? She just a puppy.
Okay.
Yes, sir. She just a puppy.
I know. My goodness.
And that's the way they are bark.
Yeah.
But they don't bark anyway. That's normal.
Yes, sir.
That's normal for any animal.
She's looking for attention.
Yeah, just want to play because they like to play.
Yes.
They bark when they see them cats right there. And if they see a strange person walk down the street, they bark.
What normal dogs would do. So at the end of the day, it's just something that they're mad about.
They mad because they didn't scandalize our name. But I'm going to talk with the owner about that because that was wrong. Because at the end of the day, if you had a problem, you don't put nothing on Facebook. And after I went and talked to her, after I had a talk with this lady personally, and she was like, "Oh no, I'm not going to do that." And she going to tell her daughter, "Don't tape it where they can see you." So that's wrong right there.
I mean, they've got a right to do that, but they need to actually make sure that the circumstances are...
Yeah, to see what the circumstances was of the case of the thing, yes.
Else, but officer, if... trying to see how to put this. If there was something been going on, don't you think
they would have been called? Ain't
they
nobody
would
else
have
called.
been said something?
This man know that. He know that. He didn't came up here a lot. He seen them when the dogs was up in the thing, and he even said, even said that and everything. Like I say, one thing, my husband loves his animal. He got horses and everything. We stay in Blanchard. We from Blanchard, Texas, Livingston, Texas, and we got a big acre or whatever with a horse and everything, cows and everything. My husband loves his animals. He grew up working on the pulpwood truck with his daddy, cutting trees and stuff down. And he don't, like I say, he don't bother nobody.
Do y'all have a vet that you use? Y'all have a vet that you use?
Yes, we use Angelina up there by I don't know.
Timberland?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So they've had shots.
Yeah, they got all. Yes, sir. They got all their shots, and he then went to the feed store and bought their shots and gave them their shots. Yes, they caught up on all their shots and everything, rabies shot and everything. So like I say, my husband is a type 1 diabetic. You think he want to hurt his, and you didn't see my husband with his insulin pump on.
Hey, girl.
He's not going to do nothing wrong.
Hey, girl.
He's not going to do that.
Okay.
Do y'all keep them in
Hey,
here all the time?
girl.
Or take them? Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I hear you. I hear you. Yes. My goodness.
Come on. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Well, hush.
They used to talk, and they not used to talking either, because we don't have them around here. Like I say, he'll be here tomorrow morning or whatever, because he works overnight, so he'll be here tomorrow morning or whatever.
Would you voluntarily let us take them and hold them until they can get this sorted out?
Oh, Lord, I don't know what he would do. I don't know how he would.
Because I have a feeling that they're going to get an order to seize them until they can get it straight.
So what are they going to try to do to my husband?
It'll go through the process. They'll get his side of the story and they'll go through an investigation and have vets look at the dogs and that kind of thing to make sure that they haven't been abused or anything like that.